Princess Diana's relationship with Dr. Hasnat Khan was one of deep love, heartbreak, and hope. In 1995, Diana met Khan, a reserved Pakistani heart surgeon who worked at the Royal Brompton Hospital in London. Their connection was almost immediate, and unlike her previous public relationships, Diana kept this one largely private. But despite their strong emotional bond, their relationship faced insurmountable challenges, ultimately leaving Diana heartbroken. At the time, Diana was yearning for a sense of normalcy, a life away from the scrutiny of the media. She saw in Hasnat a way to escape the royal spotlight and lead a more peaceful, ordinary life. Friends close to her described Khan as the love of her life. Their relationship was unlike any Diana had experienced, grounded in quiet companionship rather than the grandeur and attention that defined her earlier years. She would visit him at the hospital, often in disguise, determined to keep their affair under wraps. But as deeply as Diana desired this quieter life, the reality of her world made it impossible. Hasnat, though equally fond of Diana, was aware of the consequences of being associated with her. The constant media intrusion into her life was something Khan, a private individual, could not accept. Despite Diana's dreams of marriage and living quietly in Pakistan, Hasnat was reluctant to commit. The pressures were immense, not just from the press, but also from cultural and familial differences. Hasnat's family, deeply rooted in their traditions, was not supportive of the relationship. His relatives were already in the process of arranging a marriage for him, which put even more strain on the couple. Diana's royal status and the inevitable attention that came with it clashed with the conservative values of Khan's family. Despite her best efforts, Diana couldn't bridge the gap between her desire for normalcy and the cultural expectations placed on Hasnat. By mid-1997, the strain had become too much, and their relationship began to unravel. Hasnat's firm stance on not wanting to live in the public eye led to their eventual breakup. For Diana, it was a devastating blow. She had poured her heart into this relationship, hoping it would lead her to the life she longed for, a life away from the royal family's suffocating gaze. But it wasn't to be. In the aftermath, Diana began seeing Dodi Fayed, the son of billionaire Mohammed Al Fayed. Many believed this relationship was a way for Diana to make Hasnat jealous, as she still harbored strong feelings for him. Even Paul Burrell, Diana's trusted butler, later revealed that Hasnat was the real love of her life, not Dodi. Despite the public nature of her new relationship, Diana's heart remained tied to Khan. It's been speculated that her involvement with Dodi was not born out of deep love, but rather out of a sense of loneliness and a desire to move on from Hasnat. Hasnat, for his part, reflected on their relationship after Diana's tragic death in August 1997. He believed that if Diana had lived, they would have remained good friends. He also appreciated how fiercely she protected him from the media, shielding him from the intrusive attention she herself couldn't escape. But even in his reflections, it was clear that while their love was deep, it was never meant to be. The tragedy of Diana's relationship with Hasnat Khan lies in her impossible dream of normalcy. In a world where her every move was scrutinized, her desire to lead a quiet, ordinary life with the man she loved was always out of reach. And while their love story ended in heartbreak, it remains one of the most poignant and private chapters in the life of the people's princess.